I'm a game developer who has made two games on Unity. My first game is called Space Collider. It's a top-down space shooter game based on space invaders, but with its own twist. It has difficulties, one new game mode, and asteroids. Power-ups too. First, this new game mode is called Campaign, with 13 levels to complete. To proceed to the next level, you have to clear all waves in a level. After you complete the final level, you will see a campaign completed screen. Next, the survival mode. There's 4 difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and nightmare. In these difficulties, enemy move time and fire rate varies. On nightmare difficulty, there's new abilities for certain aliens. Then the amount of shields varies depending on the difficulty. For example, easy and normal have 3 shields. Hard and nightmare have 2 shields. Asteroid is found in all game modes, but in campaign, asteroids may not spawn on the early levels. They come in 4 sizes: small, medium, big, and huge. Depending on the size, they may deal 1 or more damage. There's also power-ups called increased bullet damage, increased speed, faster firing, ship armor. Ship armor gives 2 armor points to your player. Usually it only takes 1 damage, but the medium, big, and huge asteroids can destroy it in 1 hit. And onto the nightmare abilities. For example, there's an ability where upon death, the alien spawns MR pieces. It also gets 1 more health point, and the other it will blink randomly. I am going to release my newest game called Defender today. It has new features like upgradable spaceships. Like this, you can buy a spaceship, and when you buy upgrades, it also affects the spaceship. And in gameplay, when too much enemies reach the bottom, game over skin appears. There are 5 levels to complete in this game, with the last level having a boss. This is the level 5 boss called A719 Mothership with 1000 health and 4 abilities. It can pose a challenge to players. It has a 15% damage reduction, and its abilities are shooting 2 strong projectiles, firing a barrage of projectiles at the player, shooting projectiles in all directions, and then every 11 to 15 seconds it will deploy a UFO, up to 2 UFOs. And there's more alien ships. This is the alien interceptor. This is alien destroyer. Slow moving but shoots strong projectiles. And the client saucer. It rapidly firing the ship that can deal high damage in quick succession. The A719 Mothership deploys a special UFO variant. Unlike the usual UFO, it does not move vertically. It always moves horizontally from side to side. This is an example of one of the Mothership's abilities. Firing missiles on all directions for nightmare difficulty, hard to, and this is for easy and normal. There are many asteroid variants. Now onto the difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and nightmare. First, easy is recommended for new players. Enemies have less damage and health. On hard and nightmare, enemies have more damage and health. However, nightmare differs from the other difficulties with its own changes. Like all enemies have a 5% damage reduction, while bosses gain a 15 more damage reduction. Plus, enemies have a fire rate increased by 5%. On hard difficulty, bosses have damage reduction increased by 7.5%. This is the spaceships menu with 6 spaceships. Each one having defined stats. Some are stronger. And this is the upgrades. Damage upgrade increases your damage, and speed upgrade increases your speed. The money upgrade increases amount of money earned from killing enemies, and health upgrade increases your health up to plus 100% health. And here is the gameplay. I want to integrate ads into my newest game because I feel like more innovations on development are needed. At the same time, we also need to source money. The addition of ads will lead to more encouragement into innovating for future games. Creating a first-person shooter game set on Mars. Its story follows like this. The two astronauts are sent to Mars on a mission to Mars. After some exploration, they discover a hidden alien life, which is hostile. Then the two astronauts must fight aliens while trying to find the source of the sudden aliens. When I was building Defender for Android, I faced one of the most major problems. IL2 did not run properly. This issue, while it seems easy to fix, it's actually hard. Without good solutions, it will actually be hard to do. When none of the solutions worked, I installed Unity and then built an empty project for Android. After I used that solution, the APK built-in worked. It was in the folder. How issues like this that seem easy to fix but are hard beyond my guess. A new problem which I had to face with the newest Unity update. I have been featured in a Please Believe It or Not comic in November 2012. I have also been in several world records, from Golden Book of World Records to Guinness Book of World Records. Then in my leisure time, I play games on my PC and PS4.